Dear friends, we are now at day 10, and today we're going to reflect on Saint Joseph, Light of Patriarchs. You know that the name patriarch comes from pater, which is the Latin name for father. And so we call him patriarch because he is the highest of all. Actually, he is the completion, the fulfillment of all the other patriarchs. Remember Abraham, remember Isaac, David, the wisdom of Solomon. So Joseph is the top, is at the end, is the conclusion of all the virtues of the patriarchs of the Old Testament. So it is important to understand that Joseph also has all the virtues, like the faith of Abraham, the obedience of Isaac, the courage of David, and the wisdom of Solomon. So he is superior in grace to all the other patriarchs. So it is also called Father of Light, and this comes straight from the letter of St. James, who says, "Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights." So God is the Father of light. You remember, even in creation, one of the first things he created was the light. So God is the Father of light, but Saint Joseph is representing God, who is the Father of light. So he is a perfect reflection of the light of God the Father. Also, Saint Joseph is the bearer of light. He brings Jesus, the true light of the world, to us. So we can also call him not only the greatest of patriarchs, but also Father of light. Saint Joseph then will help you live in the light of God. And this is very, very important to you. St. Paul to the Thessalonians, he wrote, "All of you are children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night or of darkness." So Saint Joseph is the one who can really help us to become children of the light. Then we come to another very important title, which is called the Lumen Patriarcharum, is terrifies Satan. Why? Because Satan is the king of darkness. And so if Saint Joseph is the patriarch of light, he is the bearer of light, the devil has a terrible fear of him because the devil is in darkness. Let me read to you this beautiful passage. It says, in the Latin version of the Litany of Saint Joseph, the title Light of Patriarchs appears as Lumen Patriarcharum. The devil hates Saint Joseph and his light. Satan's other name is Lucifer, which means light bearer. Lucifer lost the light because of his pride and his disobedience against God. Now Satan lives in perpetual darkness and abhors the light. Satan fears your spiritual father because Saint Joseph is a humble creature of the flesh and blood, the perfect reflection of the Father's light. Saint Joseph is a true and everlasting light bearer. No person than Satan deters more than Saint Joseph. Stay close to Saint Joseph and you will walk in light and you will cast away the darkness of the devil. So these beautiful titles like Patriarch, Light of Patriarch, Light Bearer, Terror of the Darkness of the Devil, these are beautiful titles that we give to Saint Joseph. Then in the second part of today, we want to talk about Joseph as a just and reverent man. Actually, we are going to talk about Joseph as son of David. Son of David. See, if you remember, even the angel during his dream called Joseph son of David. Why? Because Joseph was the last member of the tribe and the family of David, because he was the one that then gave the name, the legal name, to Jesus, because Jesus was always prophesied to be the son of David. So Joseph is fulfilling this great prophecy that Jesus is the son of David. All the line of the kings of the Old Testament end with Joseph. And also Joseph has in himself the princely blood, the royal blood, because he is a descendant of the royal family of David. So it is important to understand that even though Jesus is the Messiah, but it was Joseph who gave the name, the messianic name, to Jesus, because the messianic name comes from David. So Saint Joseph is called the son of David by the angel in the remember in the dream, and also in the gospel they call Jesus son of David, and remember in the Palm Sunday. And so Joseph of who he was and let him know was the role he had been given by God in the coming of the Messiah. So Joseph was already established by the Holy Trinity to become the link between the house of David and the new Messiah. Here we come to a little discussion about the reaction of Joseph when he found out that Mary was pregnant. Some people, even some of the saints, think that Joseph was kind of suspicious, but it's not true. Joseph never had the little doubt that Mary had done something wrong. Never. Because Joseph knew exactly the heart and the soul of Mary. So really, Joseph felt not humiliated, but he felt too humble to accept that great mission to become the father, the protector, the guide of the Son of God. So in a way, he wanted to kind of pull back, not because he was angry or he felt cheated. No, he pulled back because he realized that that mission was too much. And he needed the reassurance of the angel. No, he says, you must take Mary as your spouse. And then he says, you must give the name to Jesus, the Messiah, the Son of David. So we really have to understand that Saint Joseph was a great, humble saint. And when he realized that God had called him to such a great responsibility to take care of the Son of God here on earth, then he felt very, very humble, and he felt almost unable to fulfill that promise. That's why he wanted somehow to withdraw quietly, silently, and let Mary alone in this great mystery. But that's when the angel comes and says, no, you have to take Mary as your spouse. So you see that Joseph is really the conclusion of the whole history of the family, royal family of David. He is more than just a conclusion, is also the apex, the summit, the greatest example, because he gathers all the virtues, all the qualities of all the kings before him. He is really the Son of David. Bye-bye.